My wife made my life miserable because I brought her to UK to live with me and study. She called the police on me and told them I was a threat to her life and that of her daughters. She threw me out of my own house. Hello guys, Sugar Plum here again, and this is Confess with Sugar. And just like I always do, I'm going to read out this story for you guys to listen to. So this story is from a guy, and he said, my wife made my life miserable because I brought her to UK to live with me and study. I paid for her school fees here until she graduated and started working. And she did law, by the way. And she finally became a fancy lawyer. Ah, my wife was my dream girl. Her body was perfect and her dark skin was stunning. I fell for her the first day I met her, and from there I knew I will marry her. So we started dating and we kicked it off from there. And then I traveled to UK 3 months later, and 2 years later, I brought her up to come live and complete her studies here because she has always wanted to be a lawyer, and a lawyer in UK is a big deal. So I wanted her to win too. So after she graduated and started working in one nice law firm, and she was earning about $10,000 monthly, and I was really happy because that means more money for the house. I work as a sales manager in a supermarket. She grew distant and no longer wanted to go on date nights with me because she was embarrassed of me. She even turned my two daughters against me because she buys them expensive gifts and showers them with money. She started dating one of her work boyfriends, and the day I found out and confronted her, she called the police on me and told them I was a threat to her life and that of her daughters. She threw me out of my own house because women has more power over men here. My daughters collaborated the story that I am abusive when I have never raised my hands or voice on my wife, but she took everything I have and left me with nothing. I only left there with my clothes and I ended up in the streets of UK. If not that I have a savings account, I used to put money in Nigeria every month. That's how I would have ended up begging for food. I slept on the streets for 3 days before I finally got through to my sister in Nigeria to send me money to get a hotel to stay while I look for an apartment. I had friends, but they were all married, and I didn't want to bother anyone because of the kind of woman I married. I started all over again, but I am glad I was able to push through, even though I had to relocate back to Nigeria. But the worst mistake you will make as a married Nigerian man is to bring your wife abroad. Because when they get here, they turn to tigers. Nigerian men, if you must marry a Nigerian woman, make sure she stays in Nigeria and never set her foot in UK or any other countries. This is an advice. I don't need anybody's help. I just wanted to share my experience with a bad wife. You women that if them take you out from Nigeria and relocate you to UK or Canada or anywhere, then you will turn tiger, you will turn against the man that did everything because he loves you and he wanted to give you a better life. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. And I'm happy that his story did not end the bad way. So, guys, do you think it's okay for you to get married and then relocate to abroad with your wife? Or do you think it's okay if you want to relocate, you relocate alone and leave your wife in Nigeria? Which one do you think is the best? Drop your comments and don't forget to share this video to as many as possible. I will see you guys on my next episode.